5 good reasons why you should never consider doing business with your spouse. Yes, 5 good reasons why you should never do business with your own husband or your own wife. If this is your first time on this channel, please do well to subscribe to this channel so that we can keep you updated with good content. So what are those 5 major reasons why you should never consider doing business with your husband or your wife? Reason number 1, a major loss in the business can lead to a breakup. Yes, most businesses, or all businesses as we know, they run on profits, loss, or sometimes they break even. Sometimes the loss can be so heavy that you lose everything in the business. And sometimes the courts have to come in, and then your creditors can come after you and disgrace you. If you are not very careful and you get your spouse involved in business, it can destabilize everything in the marriage as well. Because you will see that everything that you've worked for as couples will just come to a halt. And then you will be in a very serious problem in your marriage. So sometimes it is best not to involve your wife or your husband in business, because a major break, a major loss, even when you make gains, it can even disturb the business. Not only a loss, even when you make gains, it can disturb the business. Because when the money is coming up, you are making more money in the business. It demands more hands, it demands more responsibility. So you see that you'll be giving the business more attention than your marriage. So you will not be having time for each other. So anybody else can fit in and then disrupt the marriage. So no matter what you are gaining or losing in the business, it can have a direct effect on the marriage. So whether you are making gain or you are making loss, it can affect the marriage. So I advise not to do it. Point number 2, never do business. Never do business with your spouse, because emotions can often disrupt good business decisions. Emotions can easily disrupt good business decisions. So what are the emotions that I'm talking about? Sometimes you are there working with your spouse, and then someone walks in, and then there is a little confrontation between your wife or your husband and the next customer. If you are not careful, you are going to support a person against your wife, or you against the person. Either way, it's going to affect the business, and then both of you at home, if good communication is not at work. So the best thing to do is that, why don't you concentrate on the business alone, or why don't you let your wife concentrate on that business, so that you can also take up other interests? Because when something comes in, emotions will set in. Emotions will set in at a point in time. Emotions will set in because you are there with somebody that you are so much emotionally attached to. Point number 3, you may struggle to plan holidays because both of you are always at work. When you are not there, the business wouldn't run. Maybe your wife is the chief accountant there. You are the one taking care of production. If you are not there, the business wouldn't run. It wouldn't run. So what you need is that one of you has to take up the job and the other home. Because if both of you are, doing the work hand in hand, it will be very difficult to get that holiday that you want, and then, that break away that you need to relax. It will be very difficult to do that. Let's move to point number 4. Financial management may become a major problem in the business and even at home. Because when you start the business and there is a level of income coming in the business, and there is a financial problem home, if you are not very disciplined as couples, one of you will push the other. Hey, sweetheart, we have this money here. We can't be suffering home. Let's use it. Before you know, the business will just run down. The business will run down because you will see that you are making some progress in the business, and then there is a financial problem home. So if you are not careful, both of you use the business money for that, and then it will collapse everything that you so much worked for. Now let's move to the last point. Point number 5. It can be hard to appraise your partner's performance. Yes, it can be hard to judge if your partner is doing the right thing or not. Why am I saying this? If your wife is coming to work late, or your husband is a habitual late comer to work, it will be very hard for you to look your wife into her face and tell her that, sweetheart, you are coming to work late. It's not good for this business. The reason is simple. If you do that, she might come out with reasons. You've just woke up. You've not helped me enough. You are here early at work. I have to take care of this. I have to take care of that. I have to take care of that. So it will be very difficult for you, because of course you know the problem home, and she knows the problem home too. So it will be very difficult for you to get that appraisal that you need, so that you can criticize each other constructively for the growth of the business. So because of some of these challenges, I always advise that instead of you working hand in hand with your partner in doing the same business, one person can serve as a support system to the other, whilst the other partner also takes up a certain interest, or takes an interest in another business that he or she wants to do. That way, your marriage will be there and your business will equally be there. If this is your first time watching me on this channel, do the needful. Share this video. Let others also hear of this. Leave a comment and do well to subscribe to this channel. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.